Well, hello my friends. Have you ever wondered how to make and fry a beautiful, delicious medium steak? Well, I'm going to show you now. For our ingredients, we have one beautiful rump steak. I only paid $7 for this. Absolute bargain. Got some good old Greggs ground black pepper and some salt. That's all we need. We've got a lovely cast iron pan here heating up. You got to make sure that it's really hot, starting to smoke a little bit. So all we do for a lovely medium steak is we get our steak, and it has a cap of fat on the outside. We want to render this fat, so we get our tongs and we put it on the edge just like that, so that the fat is cooked. And when you eat it, it's juicy and yummy and cooked on the edge. Otherwise, if you don't cook it first on the edge, the fat cap isn't cooked properly when you do eat it. Now you can see all the fat coming out here. I didn't put any oil or butter in the pan at all. And we do not put any salt or pepper on at this stage. We just want to do the edge just about there. Okay, now we've done the edge and we're going to put it on one side. Very hot. Now we put the salt and the pepper on one side, and then we turn it over and we put salt and pepper on the other side. We need to cook this for around about 7 minutes for a good medium steak. A lot of people say that you should not turn a steak more than once. But that is not true, my friends. I was watching Gordon Ramsay cook a perfect medium steak, and he was turning it quite often. He said it doesn't matter how often you turn it, as long as the temperature in the middle of the steak comes up to the perfect heat. So we're going to cook it here. Got it on high. And it won't take long at all. Now, after cooking the steak, we never ever eat it straight away. No, my friends. We must let it rest for a minimum of 8 to 10 minutes. And if you do that, it'll hold its juices. It won't be tough. And also, when you do a steak, whatever you do not take it out of the fridge when it's cold and put it straight in the pan. You need to let it come up to room temperature before you fry it. If you do not, the meat it will be tough. If you put it straight in the pan from the fridge, it'll be tight and it'll cook tight and it will be really tough. So put it in the pan at room temperature. Okay, now for our delicious medium rump steak here. Lovely and high. We're going to turn it over now. Have a quick look. Well, it's getting a good char. So we'll turn it over. Oh, yum, look at that. Absolutely sensational. I love cooking with cast iron. Cast iron gets really hot, keeps its heat. But before you do put the steak in, you really need to make sure that the cast iron pan is smoking hot, like it was before I put it in. And Yeah, a lot of people are going off meat nowadays, but not me. I'm going to keep on barbecuing and cooking meat. I do need to eat a bit more vegetables, which I'm trying to do. But I don't have a steak too often. I probably have it maybe once every 2 weeks. Okay. Now when you push it down, you can see that it's still quite springy. That means it's got a way to go. And at this stage, on the other side now, we put the salt and the pepper. Try and get a bit of salt on the fat, makes it real juicy and yummy. Get some pepper, sprinkle it on the top. I love pepper. Okay, now when it is cooked, I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to get, when it is cooked, I'm going to get a lid and put it over it, over the steak, and let it rest. Let it rest for around about 10 minutes. Okay, how we're looking here, pretty good. Give it another flip. Beautiful. I mean, if you wanted it rare, you'd probably take it out now. But we'll probably need about another 3 minutes. And make sure it's really hot. Got it on high. That fat cap on the edge here is cooking up nicely. Okay. Right, we'll turn it again. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Can you hear the love of the pan? Gosh. Beautiful. Okay, well, we haven't got too far off for a beautiful medium steak. Nothing worse than a overcooked steak. You've got to have it just a little bit pink. Make it juicy. Okay, we'll give it around about 1 more minute. All the juices are coming up. Alright, give it another turn. Right, well, I think that should just about do it. I reckon that's pretty good. It's not too soft and springy, it's a little bit firm. And that's telling me it's ready. So, we'll turn the heat off. One quick turn. There we go. Right, that should do it. And we put it on our board here. Grab our pot lid, and all we need to do is put our lid over it and leave it for 10 minutes, and we'll come back in 10 minutes and I'll cut it up, and it should be the perfect medium steak. Back in 10 minutes. Okay my friends, it's been 10 minutes now, so let's have a look at our medium cooked steak. It's been under the lid here for 10 minutes, and there we go. Beautiful and juicy. Looks absolutely delicious. Okay, now we're going to cut it and see if it's medium cooked on the inside. Okay, it's looking delicious. Here we go. Cut it in here. Try and do this one-handed. Okay, let's have a look on the inside. Well, there you go. A little bit pink, perfectly medium cooked, still juicy. I'll try and get it to focus. Still juicy, ready to eat. Okay, we'll cut a strip. Absolutely delicious. Cooked to a perfect medium. Okay. Try a little bit over here. Oh, there's more fat. There you go. A little bit pink, nice and juicy. I'll cut off a little bit here. Oh wow. So tender, so juicy. So that's how you cook a delicious medium steak. That was a rump steak. It only cost me $7. And if you cook it right, it turns out to be tender, but you've got to cook it hard, got to cook it fast. Bit of salt and pepper, turn it over a couple of times, and there you go. Alright, well you take care, and we'll catch you later.